Welp, the New York Giants, they did the New York Giants thing. They found a way to lose a football game against Dak Prescott, who has now won 13 straight games against the New York Giants. Daniel Jones is still winless against Dak Prescott, and Brian Daboll has never beat the Cowboys. The Giants have lost 9 Thursday night football games in a row, an NFL record. Daniel Jones on games that are played on Thursday and games that are played on Monday is 0-13. The streaks roll on. You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green, and we got a Malik Nabers injury update, and it seems like it's a positive one. Before we get to that, though, I just got to try to talk my way through this one. I'm extremely proud of the way the New York Giants defense played today. If I told everybody that subscribed to this channel the New York Giants were going to hold the Dallas Cowboys to 20 points, we would have all taken that. You held the Dallas Cowboys to 6 points in the second half, and you lost. The New York Giants have now played 2 football games this year that they both have lost where they did not score a single offensive touchdown. The New York Giants have lost 3 games this year. In those 3 games, the Giants defense have given up 5 total touchdowns. In the 3 losses this year, the Giants defense is giving up less than 2 touchdowns per game. The ceiling that Daniel Jones puts on this team is very low. It is high enough to win some football games, like when you play the Cleveland Browns, who are a dumpster fire. But when you play a team that has talent, when you play a team that knows how to win football games because they have a good quarterback like Dak Prescott, more times than not, you're not going to win with Daniel Jones. Everything has to be perfect when Daniel Jones is your quarterback. I know there was drops. How about overcome that one time? How many times in this game did the Giants get the football back where they were down by 1 possession and were like, okay, it's time, Danny. It's time, Danny boy. It's now or never. And maybe I just need to accept that it is never. Daniel Jones seems like a really good kid. He works hard. He's mentally tough. He puts in the work. But at the end of the day, it's the National Football League. The expectations are higher than completing 29 of 40 attempts for 281 yards. How many times? I understand there were drops. Malik Nabers, catch the football. Wan'Dale Robinson, catch the football. Darius Slayton, catch the football. But what about the underthrown touchdown to Darius Slayton when he was wide open on a free play? Underthrown, intercepted. What about when Malik Nabers cooked Diggs on a post route? When I first saw the throw, I was like, why is he throwing into double coverage? Then I saw the replay from the behind the center camera. Malik Nabers was wide open. He had to run this way, then he had to stop, and he had to come catch the football. I thought Richard Sherman put paint to the picture of this football team. When you're the Dallas Cowboys, you can get away with playing this bad when you're playing against Daniel Jones. 5 field goals today. What about when it's 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line? Brian Daboll didn't even trust Daniel Jones to make a read. He had a little orbit motion to throw a screen pass into the flat to Wan'Dale Robinson. You didn't necessarily lose this game because of Daniel Jones, but the reason you did not win is because of Daniel Jones. One time, go take it. Go claim it. Go rip their heart out. No game-winning drive. No touchdowns. No big-time throws. Daniel Jones is 2 of 14 this season on throws of more than 20-plus yards. One of them was when Malik Nabers went over the back of Martin Emerson for a touchdown. So now, just over it. The ceiling he puts on this team is so low that you have to be perfect to win a football game. Just over it. I'm just over it. Also, this should be disgusted. Should be fucking disgusted. 26 yards on 24 carries. The Dallas Cowboys were the worst rushing defense in the National Football League coming into today. Brian Dable didn't call a great game. I don't necessarily think he called a bad game, but I think everything Brian Dable, 2 plays, tell you exactly how Brian Dable feels about the New York Giants. Before the Giants had the drop by Malik Nabers, what did they do on 2nd and 5 on a game-winning drive? A stretch play to the running back. No trust in your quarterback. What about when you had the ball inside the 10-yard line, 3rd and goal? What'd you do? You threw a screen pass to a 5'8 receiver. Brian Dable can tell us post-game that Daniel Jones has played a good game 3 weeks in a row. This is not a good game. I'm not even factoring in the interception. I'm factoring this right here. 0 touchdowns. The Giants have a quarterback that has the 3rd highest cap hit in the National Football League. And they are averaging 15 points through 4 weeks. You New York Giants fans, you deserve better than this. I'm sorry that you have to watch this team every single week crush our hearts. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We crossed over 55,000 subscribers today. We crossed over 56,000 subscribers today. I personally want to say thank you to everybody that watches this channel. I'm a kid that grew up rooting for the New York Giants, watching games with my dad and brother every single Sunday. And I get to come up here and speak to millions of Giants fans every single month. I'm blessed, I'm lucky, and it's only because of the people that watch this channel. So the people that do, that support, that show love, I'm forever indebted to you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to continue to make sure you get the best coverage on Giants YouTube every single day. We got to talk about Malik Nabers, who left the game after that drop with a concussion. Ian Rappaport says Giants rookie wide receiver Malik Nabers was diagnosed with a concussion. Patty Traina, who covers the Giants, said Malik Nabers is talking to his teammates in the locker room. So that might be a little bit of good news right there. Let's show him some love, though, man. Type those ones to Malik Nabers. He was awesome again today. What did he have? 12 catches for 115 yards. He was awesome. But, man, I'm not going to crush him because he doesn't deserve that. You got to catch that football. You got to catch that football. You got to catch that ball against the Commanders. You got to catch that ball tonight. It's not fair to ask more Malik Nabers, but I'm just asking him to catch the football. He's going to do it. He's going to get better. He's going to lead this team out of the black hole that they are in right now. We'll talk about the defense, talk about the lack of a run game, and more about this game and around the corner. But first, I got to give a major shout out to today's sponsor, Game Time. Download the Game Time app and use that promo code ChatSports, and you're going to get $20 off your first purchase where terms do apply. Game Time is the app where you get the best seats for the lowest prices guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and it's easy to resell your tickets. You get access to your tickets from your phone, and you get to see your seat view before purchasing. The app will alert you when flash deals are going on, and yeah, you get the lowest price guaranteed. Take advantage of these 2 features: the all-in pricing, no hidden fees when you get to checkout, and the Game Time picks. It makes going to see your favorite teams that much more easier. It's more than just football games, NBA, basketball, that's the same thing, baseball, concerts, comedy shows, and so much more. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use the promo code ChatSports, CHATSPORTS, for $20 off your first purchase where terms do apply. What time is it? It is game time. The worst part about this is the New York Giants defense deserved to win that football game. How many times did we say we got to get a stop here? And they did. They allowed just 6 points in the second half, 2 field goals. The Giants defense deserved to win this football game. Honestly, the Giants defense deserves to be 3-1. You lost to the Commanders. You didn't give up any touchdowns. You lost to the Cowboys. You gave up 2 touchdowns. And the game that you lost in week 1, you gave up just 3 touchdowns. You held them to less than 300 yards. Your run defense was solid. Pass defense was solid. But Dak Prescott is once again your poppy. Dak Prescott is once again your daddy. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. I'd do some nasty shit to have a good quarterback on this team. Dak Prescott elevates his team. Dak Prescott knows how to win football games. He's done it not once, not twice, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but 13 times in a row. Dak Prescott is the owner of the New York Giants. And Daniel Jones, you have never beat Dak Prescott. You have never beat Dak Prescott. You've also never won a football game that wasn't played on Sunday. Good quarterbacks elevate teams. Daniel Jones puts a ceiling on this team. That ceiling is sometimes good enough to win football games, but not very often. The Giants' run game was a joke. It was a joke. I thought they pass protected well. But how about one time you get downhill and push them off the line of scrimmage? It's the worst pair of defensive tackles in the NFL. And you average 1 yard per carry. 1 yard per carry. What happened to him being a dual threat? He's got a noodle arm. Underthrows Darius Slayton on a free play for a touchdown. Underthrows Malik Nabers for a touchdown. Game-winning drive, 2nd and 5, and you run an outside zone. Brian Dable doesn't believe in Daniel Jones. You should not believe in him anymore. One and 3. Again. You gave up 20 points and lost. You gave up 21 points in week 1 and lost. You didn't allow a touchdown in week 2 and you lost. At some point, I am asking Daniel Jones to overcome adversity. Did the drops hurt? Yes. But how many touchdowns did the Giants have before the drops? How many times did Daniel Jones force his way into the end zone? How many times do I have to see him lose to the Dallas Cowboys? It's 8. The answer's 8. Catch the ball, Malik Nabers. Catch the ball, Wan'Dale Robinson. Catch the ball, Darius Slayton. And for one time, Daniel Jones, please get it done. 11 catches for 71 yards. How many times do I have to see Daniel Jones on 3rd and long, drop back, clean pocket, nowhere to rush with the football? I'll take 3. I'll take 4. What about he's throwing behind Malik Nabers? Throwing behind Wan'Dale Robinson. Underthrows. No big-time throws. No needle-moving plays. And most importantly, no touchdowns. Giants have played 4 games this year. The Giants have ended 2 games without an offensive touchdown. Daniel Jones has the 3rd largest cap hit in the NFL. That recipe will never, ever equal sustained success. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_. If I look at the glass half full tonight, it would be this. The Giants are a good quarterback away from competing. And that keeps that fire alive inside of me. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are hitting that thumbs up icon. And it's still Let's Go Big Blue.